So, back everybody. Today, I think what I'm gonna try to do is make a helmet. I had a bit of an idea earlier today and see if I can get it going. I think I have the burn. Oh, we got some of the base ones I could use for working. Compared to an either way. This is actually something that anybody can download off the official Blender website, along with any of the other anatomical things that are here, as well as these 4 models. Good basis to get an idea of good topology and other stuff like that. Like this. Yeah. Different mode. One thing I don't really like about some of but it gives you something useful to work off of. Normal cube. Hmm. I do plan to make this helmet a bit less covered with visor, essentially. Right now, it's more so like my headpiece is like a helmet with a gas mask on, or a ventilator mask, whatever you want to call it. Another one. Bit more tight, I guess. I always forget which temp thing it is. Yeah. Doesn't help that this first one pretty damn close to the same color as the other one. Yeah, it's pretty close to the same color. Duplicate for that. That way we got the different colors there at least. Okay. Work on this one a little bit more. That you get. Gonna change the rest of the flow of everything. A bit more. It's tucked in. like quite the thing is, I don't have to worry too much about ears because usually when you put a helmet on, your ears are accounted for inside the helmets for the line for the padding. But there should be fine for that one. This one back up. Back parts. Like to know. Mm-hmm. Seems over there. Lips. Base for under the chin. Front half here. First, we'll try pulling. Yeah. That here.
Hello.
Hey Cass, how you doing? That's some nice pictures you posted earlier.
Okay, where is it?
Dun, dun.
There wasn't. I made a torch, but where'd it go?
Do the
I don't
nose
know,
is
where did it
separate.
go?
On the floor, you fell.
But I literally, I just.
You left the
oh wait,
game.
wait, no, I had a backpack.
Yeah. Ah, that's the Call to the Lamb. It's a fun game. Definitely one of those ones I'd recommend to if you got a chance to play it, go for it. Oh, DLC too, cool. I don't know much about what's the DLC stuff. There. That's about all I know. Not digging out. Looks okay from a side profile, but definitely way too big for a note. Ah, alright. Yeah, I played the hell out of that game, got 100% achievements one time. Started working on the second time where they put out the SEGs stuff. But didn't get all the way there. Hey Nardico. Welcomes. Hope you're doing well. It's always nice seeing you. Just talking with just a Toki, aka
Where's
Cass,
the fox?
about
Is it here?
Cult of the Lamb.
3 more chances. Where's
I'm
it
doing
at?
okay. No problem at all.
I'll go this corner. Oh! Wait! I didn't even use the solver! I
Yeah.
got the. Oh my god!
I don't know. In most recent news is sort of funny. Those that are on Twitter and watch what my dumbass does. One of my most recent meme tweet ended up blowing up by my standards anyway. And I'm happy that people enjoyed my stupid humor. Yeah, for me, whenever I was playing that on keyboard and mouse, um, it felt way easier to control where I was attacking and stuff. But I just sucked so bad at dodging, and you need to dodge a lot in that game. Single Nana. Why did he single the Nana to begin with? You have to keep the na-na-na-na-na-na-nas all together. It all good. And yes, gotta love the memes. But oh, you got one for the piggies. Okay. Um, but yeah, it's just like eating lots. Oh, that's understandable. I'm not even sure like what the daily limit for animals would be for the potassium and stuff that's in bananas. Probably just have to find that out. Like, what would be the recommended limits for potassium intake for a guinea pig? And if a single banana is enough, then cool. If not, then you got a better idea of, this is what the limitations are. And then I won't waste money on getting more than I need. But yeah, the meme, for those that don't know, was based off of a Smexy time position called Mating Press. We're all adults here. Or hopefully. But obviously saw the lewd tubers jumping on that. Like, how can I shit post about this? And it's like, oh, printing press. There we go. I put more time into finding a good image of a printing press than I did making that animated. Shit posters put in more effort than the fucking lewd tubers any day. That's all I'll say. So sadly, yet, no one has commented mating press. So yeah. It's like, I'm not a prude. I don't mind seeing some naked stuff here or there. But it's gotta be like after hours for me because I got a kiddo that's running around here. With school season starting up, he's gonna be near my computer more often. Because that's where a lot of the homeschooling stuff is stationed out of, my PC. So I don't mind him seeing some like scary movies and other stuff like that. So if I do sense anything past like PG-13 stuff in it, it's like that's off. It's not, you're not finishing that. Because I haven't seen every scary movie out there. It's like I like a lot of scary movies. I don't know them all. I haven't seen them all, so it's like, eh. For the most part, I try to just keep it safe with like older Disney and Marvel. I at least know what's in those. But I do see some of the things that trend like that, and it's like, I want to shit post on this, but I don't know how I could do it in a good way. So, not liking how this is going, so I think I'm gonna do another one and have the nose its own. Try to keep the colors different so it's a little bit easier at least to tell which parts which. Okay. Do yellow and stuff. Because I should be going into this mode, into the edit mode before scaling this stuff down. want this around here, but I don't want the nose covered. Try to get the everything under the nose. There. Nose is going to be an individual part itself. So this is like a base for a new helmet I'm going to be making for my model. As I said earlier, for those that might have missed it, going to have less visor to it. Got some ideas I'd like to try out. The visor's okay, and I don't get rid of any of my models, so it's like I still have my V1 that I've used for some of my other stuffs. Yep. Ooh. Oh, I think I know. At least. Sort of brain holder. Not much to hold. So yeah, I guess watching this, you can sort of get an idea of how some new cosmetics are made in some games. They would take the player model and then do something like this, where they're like tinkering about making different things. What they got. Seems to back. This gonna be our little nose. God damn it! It did it again. Different color. This is gonna be use ads. Bah. Doot, doot. Welcome back from ads.
Got him! Got him!
Much to surprise. Thing that sucks is like this. I have to, even when I'm doing this, I have to switch over to VC face to activate my hotkeys, well, my different expressions with the hotkeys, because I forget what the hell it is. I think it tries adding a 2-level subdivision if I do the hotkey for Neko in this one in Blender. Then other game, like some games, it won't even read the control. Well, it'll read the control as I'm crouching down, but then it'll be like, oh, he's crouching down and switching over to his first weapon, so, or my second weapon. So I was like, I don't want to do that. I want to activate my Neko face for people that redeemed it. Though sadly, that'll be going away if I use this new helmet, but it might be replaced with something new. So we shall see. We shall see. Oh, it might be something better if things work out. Not so much going away, but maybe like an upgrade. Like comp here, so sort of even things out a bit more with the face mask. Not so much. But I don't like the idea of taking away my redeem for like a lot of stuffs. So I would attempt to replace it with something similar, but hopefully what many would consider an upgrade. Let's see. This last fucking update has been. Yeah. Like, I'm still working on things with Unreal. Obviously, I added in the boo from last stream. Red thing? Oh, in the corner. That's my boo. I made that up last stream on Monday here. Talking about that little fella next to the shelf. It's fine. It's fine. I do not expect people to make it to every single stream. It's just I'll be adding things here or there as I make them, and gonna try to make some of the things on stream. But a lot of the inner workings, like the studio itself, I don't plan on doing a whole lot of that on stream, because eventually, once I start tying it to Twitch integration, so that you guys could redeem channel points and stuff will happen in the studio here. That's where I'm going to have to worry about, like, putting in my information for logging into my account, not only as a streamer but as a developer. So I actually had to make a developer account to get like that stuff lined up. Anybody can make a developer account. Essentially, you go to the developer page for Twitch right now, Cass, and link your Twitch account to be a developer account for Twitch. That's what I'd like to do. I'd like to have more things that people can do. Simple, from simple stuff to like changing the lighting to shit breaking in the studio and exploding, or just causing random stuff, like that little tank that's going around that's also up on the shelf. I would like to add more to it, and even have it so that, like, Twitch could, viewers can activate, throw, like, I don't know, somebody donates bits, they hit my model, but then the bits land on the ground and the tank goes around taking them out. So essentially, more bits, more explosions. Same for like something for subscribing, something for gifting. One thing I wanted to do but doesn't seem to be working, and didn't seem to work out whenever I tried it last. Like how I have chat on the TV behind me. I tried doing the same with Twitch Guru. It didn't work. It would only show the banner for Twitch Guru, but it wouldn't play the video. You'd hear the video through it, but it wouldn't play the video. So that's something I need to try to look into more, because I would like to have that, like have a little screen dedicated just for shoutouts stuff. Something for when people raid, and then obviously like random interaction things. Like this model does have all my facial expressions on it in Unreal Engine. Well, my quote-unquote facial expressions, but I just can't figure out how the hell to get them to be the same binding as what I have in VC Face. Okay. No. Nope. Right now it's just a matter of meshing this stuff, which might crash my shit. Also, I'm an idiot. Joined them all good, but I didn't add the modifier. I better save this too. Alrighty, good luck. Oh. See how it didn't go kabooms whenever I did that? So then. Many that might be like watching and be like, oh, that looks different than whenever I do it. And it's like, well, whenever you do it, it's probably because you're using a drawing tablet. I, on the other hand, am on a mouse and keyboard only. But I've done a lot of my stuff on. I don't need to have top of the line shit to accomplish making a model. It helps. It's not needed. Just ketchup. Ketchup pretty good though. Goes with a lot of stuff. But yeah, now this is what it looks like after you've remeshed. Look at all those pixels. All those verts. Those that don't know, a single one of these is called a vertices. You got vertices, you've got edges, you've got faces, which is actual. Oh, like a Wacom tablet almost. Well, a drawing pad. I had one of those. But I also have a currently 10 right now. Whenever I bought that, you 7. Very interested in that I got in the house. Eventually, I don't know what the fuck happened to the pen. That's what it broke down to. I had no idea what the hell happened to the pen for that. So, and just basically I learned on using just keyboard and mouse, and I stuck to it. I did buy a drawing tablet, but the sort of problem I have with that is, well, other than not really having good space on my desk, my quote-unquote desk, which is just a repurposed kitchen table that I got years ago from dumpster diving. I got 2 monitors set up, but if I plug in the drawing tablet, for whatever reason, it kills my second monitor. Like it will just, my second monitor will act like it's not hooked up to anything. So I was hoping to have it set up so that I have my main screen, the drawing tablet, and then having my normal setup, but then having a drawing tablet in front of me or something, you know. Even if I had to get like a folding table or something to just use for holding that and the drawing tablet while I was using it. But yeah, there's that issue. I think it might be something with my GPU where it'll only support 2 active at a time. I'm not sure. It does have a port for, because it doesn't use USB for the well, not USB, HDMI for the drawing tablet. It's some other port. So that's why I didn't think anything would be an issue with me just plugging in this other essentially flat screen monitor in this other port, because that's what the cord is like. It looks almost like a fucking micro USB almost, but well, micro HTML as HDMI. Getting all my abbreviations mixed up because I talked to my boss today because there's an issue with pay and stuff. Turns out they switched to a new pay system, so my paycheck wasn't deposited properly, so they cut me a check. Once it's cashed a check, they dated the fucking check for the 20th. I was like, oh, come on. I'm not hurting for money, but I like to stay on time with how I pay my. I'm not gonna fall behind at all with my bills because of this. It's just usually it's every 2 weeks. On a Friday, I'll send out payments to the bills I need to do. And for my rent, I split it in half amongst the two paychecks per month, pretty much. And then I've got what feels like a larger sum to work with for paying other bills. And because of doing that way, I'm actually a month ahead in my rent. So even if I didn't get this paycheck, I wouldn't be sweating bullets at all. But yeah, bills do suck, but that be how it be. It is life. Something to accept within the adulthood times. Biggest thing I'd have to say probably that's changed since my childhood is knowing that retirement age for people in my generation and after is essentially just becoming, we're going to be 6 feet under years before we even retire, it feels like. And it's just ridiculous. I'd love to see, I would have hoped that would have gone the other way, where we'd retire earlier so that we can enjoy life more. Is my mic peaking at all or anything? It looked like it went to the red there for a little bit, but I'm not sure. Coolmans. Well, we are living a little bit longer than we did a couple hundred years ago, supposedly. Okay, alright. Thanks, Cass. Hey, as I was saying, yeah, I learned how to do all this shit with just mouse and keyboard, and I think I've produced some okay things. None I'd be like throwing my resume at any AAA gaming companies, but I'm happy with it. Yeah, yeah. I want my trying to smooth some of the sort of blockiness out still here. What I'm doing. Right now it's just what I have is pretty much just sort of flat. It feels. I'd like a bit more detail. Oh. Well, for what it's worth. Doing that to the image. Oh yeah, I cropped down the image from what I previously had up here. Just recropping it. Still have that you made me. and that one. I keep all the things that people, I guess, consider as fan arts of my character saved in a specific folder just for such things. Hand claws. Well, other than that one. To be fair, I can't draw hands that well either. Got that from Bike Tech, which I have not seen ever in my stream as far as I recall. Just I think it's like a random I'll draw your character thing. That one from Sea Wills, aka Muxiel. Bubbies. I think it's a booby trap chest thing. Another one. I thought it was cropped, but no. It seems that's actually just cut off in the image. I think this is from him just drawing a bunch of other stuff. This in pa una wafa. I don't know if I pronounced that right or not. There I am, obviously holding a taco. Another one from Sea Wills. This is like my first model sort of setup with the old style gas mask. Christmas taco. I had him draw like ages ago. One from Cubine. Another one from Cubine. Emily, which I haven't seen a whole lot. Emily was she's very nice. I miss seeing her around, but she is a family woman and desire for tacos. We're trying to draw stuff. I will say with my first model, this thing was insanely high poly compared to this model because it was my first model I ever made for myself. Thus, I never really used it for any motion capturing sort of style stuff, but I did use it for some of my old memes. But like the corrugation or where the hell it is, that like the tube flaring in and out for the air tube from the gas mask down to the air canister, well, air purifier canister. That shit just insanely high poly count, and I didn't know at the time like how to make it better without making it like look really blocky. This one's from a person named Figment, which I want to praise the sun emo. Well, not emo, but drawings. This from wherever Hellion Tuck was doing a. He does it once a year, from what I recall. He does a thing for the Prevent Cancer Foundation, if I remember right. And I donated, and he made a little ribbon thingy for me. That's huge. I forgot that. Giggity. But this one's gonna take a little bit to resize, I think. This is like taken with a phone cam and not resized at all, just sent. Jesus. Fuck. Transform. Bit to screen. There we go. Kirby version of me. Hey, it all. was very large.
Steam some broccoli. I think you can get away with it. I think you manage
I'll do all the
pretty
shoutouts,
well.
Danny. Neil,
Parts of the
Neil, you damn.
get away with a lot. But salad is
Your
like nope, it's all
ooh-speaking
uncooked.
stuff.
Texture, stays the same unless you put things on it. You
Hey, Ika. Hello, hello, hello. Let's try. Well, I could get my keyboard to switch over to the Japanese keyboard, but OBS just does not want to
What do you mean, no?
take any inputs from it for some reason.
Listen.
Thank you very much for the 26 months subscription. Always good to see you, Ika. How have you been? Hopefully wells. This was my current PFP is. This was done by Coral's Hollow, and she just doing some random thing, I think it was, and this was drawn with her foot. Came back from work, didn't burn anything down or blow anything up, did you? Other one, this is the old one. Alright, so part of me doesn't want to make it bigger. That's me in a maid outfit for some reason. Then we got Skelly Bones, I think was the guy's name, in her chat. That he's a skeleton dude, and then this is Beaky, I think, with very, very long legs. I wish I did. Understand that. But yeah, that's probably like one of the few times you'll ever see my character randomly in clothing that probably does not match what I'm wearing. Then this, I actually won a raffle from Coral, and like, you know, this one of me feels like it'd be boring. So here's what my character looks like. You know what your character looks like, so this is her VTuber, and we end up going out, well, her character, and we end up going out hunting for teeth. Get the little cannibalistic wood elf. And friggin' ad. We'll wait until the ads are done to continue browsing through my fan art folders thingy. I'm sort of proud of it. It's not a whole lot, and it's varying skill difficulties of artistry. Some of which are even in like meme formats, but I love them each. We're waiting for that to go through. Where the got about 20 more seconds till ads are done. I know Ika, you're subbed, so you see the ads most likely. I'll go. Ads are done. Welcome back, everybody. I've created this thing. Dun, dun, dun. Wow. It's a mega taco. That what it is? It's me as taco with my cat ear redeem going on. Oh, my Neko redeem going on. I got cool. I'm gonna save that. Okay, now gotta make sure I'm spelling your current name right. Save that. This time. 24 by 10, 20. Is it okay if I make that an emote? Yeah, alright. JPN's dashboard. Everybody. Yeah, it was like meet all these different fucking. Oh, it shows up on OBS. Go back to that and just. On the create dashboard that you do attribution. There we go. Yay. Alrighty. There you go. Done live on stream. Emote added. Yep. And I attributed to Cass. Or I click on it. Maybe it's just not. Because I just changed the attribute. Still on the words page. Taco, yes it is. It says pending. Maybe is pending on Twitch's side. I don't know. I've never made anything else, any emotes for anybody else. So I don't know if whenever somebody attributes you, you gotta. Oh yeah, there it is. Justatoki has to review the attribution to emote. You can manage emote attribution in the emote manager and assign the artist badge through roles manager. Yeah. Get it? Showing me like my side. Yep, approved on my dashboard. Go into Twitch. I wonder if I click on it, doesn't it show who? I thought it did that. Listed somewhere else. Fuck it. Changing panels. Did so at least in the panels it's showing. I don't know why it's not showing in the attributing whenever I look at the emote itself. New one? Oh, no idea where the hell it shows. But I've got you attributed in the credit in the panels, credits panel, and you are marked as attributed because you had to approve it anyway. Maybe it takes a little bit to show up on Twitch itself. But thank you very much, Cass. And also, I love being able to do that sometimes. Just throw something in there randomly. I wasn't planning on any updates to my stuff. It's just, bam, there we go. I was honestly about to ask, what's up with the right ear? And it's like, oh, part of it's a dipstick ear. Darn dark background from night mode. I still like the bongo one you have, bongo bun. Still, it's a nice emote, and thank you very much for the new emote. Yes, I put it as a tier 1. Oh, Annie did. Okay, cool. I didn't know Annie did the draws and stuff, so I haven't gotten to catch her streaming a whole lot though. I don't know if she streams that. Also, yeah. This is from somebody named Lucifer. I don't see her too often. She probably does get in here and lurk, but I know she's Australian. So, different time zone. But at the same time, Crundle comes in here every now and then too, so he's really close to there. Haven't really been. Yeah, I do see Annie in your streams and in Crundles too. It's one of the few GIF ones that I have. This is done by Drinky Beer. He did this whole thing that was like a whatchamacallit, box drifters, and he did it for a bunch of VTubers. He got really into pixel art, and then something happened in his life. I don't feel right talking about it in depth, though I do know some details of it. So he sort of like fell out of streaming as much because he had to take care of things in real life. But whenever I do see him active on here, on Twitter, is like, oh, okay, he's still alive. I'm happy about that. Yeah, he's a pretty good guy. I will say I'm happy that a lot of the people that I've met and hung out with and lurked in their like streams and stuff at least, or like hung out in their streams, especially before they hit affiliate and shit, they turned out to be pretty good people in the long run still. There has been a few misses. One of which that tried accusing me of transphobia, which, you know, I'm super duper transphobic, obviously, right, Cass? you probably like dealt with me so damn much, along with like, I think you've dealt with me more than Grundle has dealt with me. It's like, I don't know, and bad thing is, it was part of like a bigger situation. Now it's sort of fallout. Yeah. Yep. Time flies, huh? But not only were they calling me such, it was also in the middle. They were drunk off their ass whenever they were doing this on stream. They banned me and two other streamers that had sort of grown with them. I met one of the ones that got banned, and then I met the other two, one of which that was calling me said name, through that other streamer. And I didn't know this, but it turned out they were all trans. All three of them. Two out of the three were still cool with me hanging around and never had any issues with me. And because this third one had some issue that involved those two, and I had disagreed with them something else in the past, they labeled me as such. Like, what shit did I ever give you? We just disagreed on something. So, I'm like, you know, I'm done with it. I still talk to the other two every once in a blue moon, but I don't catch them as often. One of which sort of went more along the lines of like LewdTuber-ish, sort of. Which is fine. But I don't associate too much with that. I'm not a family-friendly stream, but at the same time, I'm not... Well, I don't think I'm family-friendly. I do swear a good bit and stuff. I do talk about some like random topics that could be offensive to some people, I'd say. But yeah, it's like I just sort of fell out of watching them, but I don't hate them at all. But Drinky Beer, I think I met through one of the two that I was still cool with. This is before all even happened. So like I ended up getting a message from Drinky about like, hey, what's this bullshit? Like, I don't fucking know. I disagreed with him once about something, and now I'm suddenly the transphobe. Shit. I don't know. I just try to keep chill. Oh, I think Hadal I met you through Drinky also. And Hadal, like, honestly, I thought you were gonna go places way past any of us because of your talents with being able to make 3D art models and shit. But it seems work stuffs and other things have been an issue as well. I'm just happy things haven't gotten too fucked up with me that I can't stream here or there whenever I don't feel bah. Forever, ever. But yeah, I just hope that things continue to be chill for the people that I know, as well as for myself. Especially with the school year starting. I want a whole lot of shit show going on, to be honest. Oh, no. A little bit more definition. But yeah, long and short of it, sort of became like they were drunk and being stupid. They had me blocked, well banned. So what's the point of pushing it further? And I just left it die out. I think that happened like a year or two ago, probably more. Only thing that remains with me that still feels off about the situation, none of this issue came out until after they hit affiliate level. Like, if that sort of shit is what sort of makes me weary about people. They just tolerating me being around, and then they're gonna pull some shit like that just to try to get me the hell away. Or what? Yeah, it was a fairly sus sort of play out, but what can you do? You know, shit be shit some. Let's see if I. Yeah, that I can definitely agree with. Humans do beat the odds. Like, just even being like older than a lot of the people that I associate with on the platform, um, doesn't make me feel like I'm smarter than anybody or better than anybody. Just hope that what advice I can share and try to help out with certain situations, it's taken into account. Because anytime I do such things, because I've experienced that sort of bullshit. So it's like, here's what I did. hopefully it works out better for them in the situation. Or maybe the issue resolves quicker for them, you know. Just pushing and pulling things around, trying to. Like underneath this, I still have the head base, but it's like a helmet. Yep, poking the helmet about. This will be more hard surface, I guess you could say. So in 3D model stuffs, you got hard surface, then you got like organic. And just using like context clues, I guess you could say, you can sort of figure out what the difference is between the two. Hard surface would be like airplanes, robots, stuff like a helmet or armor. Organic would be a physical person or clothing, which got to have a certain look to it to actually look natural. So yeah, like even comparing between like low poly stuff, like a low poly person's gonna have a certain look to them that's different than if you made like a low poly robot, where you could get away with boxy looks, shit like that, like super boxy. But for this, what I'm trying to get at is sculpting. So since we have this, once the eye area, like the eye area like cut out, then that will be lenses, sort of. So it might be something closer like this. Something like that. Then I wouldn't ever call myself a superhero. I wouldn't mind being somebody's hero in some way, as long as it's a positive thing, where they might even got pretty far ahead in life because of some advice or some shit that I did. But thing I don't like about the idea of being a superhero is I would feel obligated to push myself beyond what I am fully capable of. Yeah, Billy Taco Man said this shit. I took it to heart. And it worked out for me, and now I have like a house and 37 pairs of shoes or whatever is their life goal. I don't know. But but for this, like, I don't know if I'm going to. And basically, the visor is going to be much smaller, so that's why the Neko face might go away. The ears probably could still be used. One is wearable. All right. I've got a pair of boots, a pair of sneakers that I rarely ever wear, and then I think 3 pairs of slippers. One I got from my mom for Christmas last year, and then the other 2 I got from my stepson a call him that because I'm not biologically his dad. I was never married to his mom. His mom's my kiddo's son. Well, my kiddo's mom. So instead of calling him, just his name, I just consider him like a stepson because I was there when he popped out. I got with my kiddo's mom when she was pregnant with his brother, and I was at the hospital. Felt really weird whenever the nurse asked me if I want to have put my name on the birth certificate. I was like, I'm not the dad. I'm just here to supporting the homies before I even started streaming. Sneaker. Hey, if they look like clown shoes but they're comfy for you, go for it. I forget if you were working at a Walmart or not, but where I got my pair of boots from was Walmart. They cost, I think, like $50 or $60, and they've lasted me for about 5 years now. So, if you want a good pair of boots, get the ones from Walmart that probably go up a little bit past your ankles. Not the ones that are at your ankles, but they could probably cover up a normal pair of socks. I know you got longer socks, but I don't think you wear those too often before going to work. The boots could suck. I can understand that. It took me a while to get used to.
Oh God!
Hello.
No, God, please, no!
Undeal?
No! No!
Welcome. Thank you very much for the follow. Cause in the middle of just bullshitting about footwear and other things. Little above the ankles. Alright. I usually wear normal tube socks. Come up just below my calf, essentially. Then I got my boots, and like I said, those damn things have lasted me about 5 years. But yeah, welcome to the stream. Just having a chill art and chit chat stream. Got been also showing some of the older fan arts, and yeah, and ad breaks. Bah, I was about to switch over to new fan art thingy, then I hit with an ad break. Bah. Also, then I'll finish. Well, actually, I'll switch over now. What's the next one? Oh, they're gonna love this one. Oh boy. Well, Ika, if you're at least getting to hear the giggles. Oh boy. They're gonna have fun coming back from ads for this. They probably barely see it in the picture-in-picture mode, but still. Oh boy. 10 more seconds here, and I still got a stupid smile on my face. And there we go, ads done. Welcome back from ads, everybody. Here's another one from Sea Wills. It's diverged from the topic that was at hand. This one, I forget what the hell brought this one about and why I'm missing a leg, but it still makes me laugh. Disclaimer, if it's not obvious, my body is not like this at all. But I think it was something about, I was on some kick where I was just constantly calling people swole and shit just because it'd be funny. And this ended up being a byproduct of it. That. This one was done by somebody named Nemi. Not sure where it came from, making like a humanish sort of look. My hair is much longer than an image, but this might be their mental image of like what I looked like, or an idea of it at least. I am definitely not that pretty. Got one from Slayer J, who I still chit chat back and forth with on Twitch here every now and then. Not Twitch, Twitter. That's my old model. That's my first ever model. The break format with tacos. No tacos, yes. Always yes to the tacos. Oh, that's this. Yeah, only tacos. Got this one from Just Freaking Smile. Again, this is my like older model. Not sure why they went with black for the mask. I think this might not even be the finished one. I just don't know where the hell I put the finished one. But one thing I always say is like, since masked characters and something that a lot of people will end up drawing. Oh, the 8s. I just give like sort of freedom to do the mask how they have an idea of like how they want to do it. And the tube too, because the images I did have like rendered to sort of submit for if people ask what my model looked like for like a drawing or something. Didn't really have a good way of showing like where the pose led to, which is technically on that model it led down to a back canister, canister that was on belt loop behind. Well, it was more a pack that had a purifier canister inside of it. If you know what the masks actually like run off of and stuff. Then we got one from Sunny Kitten. Only likes pancake. Number one dad. Sunny Kitten says hi dad whenever I come in, because she knows I think I'm about the same age as her mom. And anytime she mentions her mom on stream and I'm listening, I'm like, did you say your mom was around? And then I'll say hi to Sunny's mom. But she used to do a lot of art streams, but then I think something happened that put her off of drawing. And she started playing games more on stream than drawing on stream. I think she still probably draws off stream, but that's another thing. I always like pancakes, waffles, tacos, just food in general. Got the one from Cast, cookies, num num num. I think you made this after I was talking about baking cookies, and this obviously wasn't super long ago because pretty close to this model. Yeah, 10/30/2023, so October last year. Yeah, and then there's that, which I had showed earlier. Got me with my ears. I don't think I even had spring bones in the ears yet. Like, you might have to like sort of watch for it, but if I move my head enough, you can see that the ears sort of sway a bit. They do have spring bones in them, which are the name of the bones you need for like you can use those for hair on models to give them sort of, well, your hair, that's sort of like a waving sort of thing. Basically, just to give them physics. But then you also have to remember to add in a collision box for your head, so the hair doesn't go through your clip through your head. So that's obviously not something I have to concern myself with. Yeah, everything's got both sides, 2D and 3D, have different things you have to take into account. Just I don't do 2D at all, but friends of mine like Coral's Hollow and Alma Kitty, they do 2D, and they also have done the 2D rigging. What's up? What's up? New graphics? Ooh. Wait, is it? Okay, that just could mean so many things. Like, first thing that actually popped in my head was graphics card. So, what do you mean? What do you mean by the graphics in particular? Like, new overlay, new GPU. Okay, all right. Yeah, those can definitely be expensive. My brother, well, I'll just say my sibling, because I sort of recently found out he's I don't know, uses like all the pronouns she, he, they, them. I think the flag that's on his PFP is the non-binary flag. I don't mean it sounds mean saying this. There's too many fucking flags to remember now. So I always get mixed up on which one's which. There's only one that I know for certain, but that's because it's just way too prevalent in some of the shit I've seen online. Yeah. I understand people remembering their own flags. Nobody likes bringing up the straight flag. There is one, because I researched it one year, just to find out, like, what the hell is the straight flag and why isn't it included with all the stuff? Just be inclusive, you know? Leave it to people that like to be assholes using that flag to be assholes. Though that is not to say that people that are of the LGBT community aren't assholes as well. Because I was hanging out on a friend's stream before, somebody came in, or like the whole kicks in your door and starts screaming at the top of their lungs, like, you know, pride stuff. Like, okay, cool, you know, straight pride for us because we're both straight. Sorry, but that's just how we are. But welcome. Hope you're having a good day. And then they started going off about, why are you so proud about being straight? And I'm like, why are you so proud about being LGBT? We're just happy who we are. Why go off on us just because we're like, okay, we're straight. Straight pride. Cool. Anyone can be assholes. Yes, that is correct. I sort of classify myself as a understanding asshole. I have very, very low chance that I will shame you or try to make you feel bad at all about who you are. That's not gonna stop me from fucking ragging on you just because, you know, it could be just random shit talking just for fun. Sort of think COD lobbies, but not meant to be toxic.
On drip, drip, drip.
Thanks for the idea there,
Best bring your water bottle. At a high rate, you should hydrate, cause I wanna gyrate.
Yeah. And the Ainsley that was DJing is actually one of my emotes. Yeah, there you go. This little combo I like to use. That's sort of my long-term goal with some of the things. Or an outstanding goal, I guess you could say. If I make a shit post and I really enjoy the outcome, I will most likely turn it into an emote or something on my stream. So I don't intend to put mating presses on my stream, even though it popped the hell off for whatever reason. Speaking of which, that was made in Blender. So yeah, that might be something a little bit mind-blowing for people. Going from making 3D models to shit posts. You know, I think even like the label area up here, yeah, the label is the PNG I have of that for having that up there is actually titled dumb fucking press meme.png. So yeah, Blender is very versatile. Also using that for editing a video that I'm gonna try to do for sort of explaining how to do the Ravenous Hunter fight and cover some of the basics from the start here, and then I did a solo run of Ravenous Hunter on normal, which is fairly simple. And then all the way over here we have a hard mode. And hard mode and pro mode both have the same mechanics. You've got to shoot the fucker's Gatling gun until it falls off, and then he becomes invincible. He becomes vulnerable to damage. Burn down a quarter of, not a quarter, but a third of the health bar. Jumps up on the back area here, starts shooting at you while you have to deal with pods that spawn. Yeah, spawns right about here. Destroy these pods. Big difference is on normal, you only have 2 pods to worry about. One on the left side, one on the right side. On hard and pro, you have 2 pods on both sides, well, each side to worry about. And then an arbiter, which is one of these fuckers right here, ends up spawning in as well until both the pods and the arbiter's dead. He won't come back to the middle the whole time he's shooting at you. Another thing that's different is scrub through the timeline here until it's up. That's probably like the biggest damn thing that slows down the higher difficulty fight. The stupid invincibility stages that like every boss has. But it jumps back down to the center. And what a lot of people don't seem to know when they're first starting this fight, and actually whenever I first did this fight on hard and pro, I didn't know about it, even though I had watched a video about like what's supposed to be different. They didn't mention it in particular. Whenever he jumps down the middle, he has two like shadow clone sort of things that appear, one up here and one where we came out of. You can burn those down real fast, otherwise they're going to keep shooting at you from the side. The other one you can barely see off to the side. I'll probably start shooting it here soon. Yeah, there it is. Right there. So I like to burn those both down too, so I don't have them doing extra attacks while I'm trying to avoid the idiot. Then you go back to doing the same thing. Shoot the Gatling gun, shoot it off, which has its own little HP bar. You can see the immunes popping up too. After you blew off his hand, which should be happening here a little bit. A lot of the time whenever he's down is just trying to get that stupid cannon off of it, well, that Gatling gun off his arm. Then I ripped through his health bar fairly decent because of a blast build. Okay, Miller, crime scene cleaning game is calling. Oh, okay. Hope you're still having. Well, it seems like you're still having fun with that, so that's good. But rip into him. Gets down to the third and last third. Spawn again of the stupid things. Gotta take those out before you start hurting the boss. Get through that. And then back again with taking out the two shadow clones and then working to get that stupid Gatling gun off of them. Get that off, burn them down, and done. Fairly simple stuffs, but any videos I've seen out there don't really explain it really well. Also doesn't help that most of the content creators for Once Human, I don't really care listening to them. Seems like a lot of them are putting out information before they fully even understand it themselves. It's just sort of like the drama tuber, well, the drama channel sort of syndrome. There is like chomping at the bit the moment like something's put in front of them to try to get content out as quickly as possible for getting the most clicks. Not being right, but just getting the most clicks. Oh, look at that. 3 burn mods, but I don't use burn weapons this season. One thing I think I'm going to try to do each season is try a different build. I did try Frost Vortex build a little bit whenever I was first starting off. But I don't have a good Frost Vortex legendary weapon to use, so I switched over to Shrapnel because I had that gun from rolling. But yes, so I'm sort of planning now. Well, we know where the eyes are. I even just go for smaller thing that comes across, maybe add an effect to it. But mouth area, I was thinking maybe even doing sort of like how Protogens have their shit on if you know anything about the furry community stuffs, where it's almost like an LED visor, well, LED screen visor thing, but just mainly the mouth, maybe the eye area too. If I could get that working in Unreal. I got an idea of how to do it in Blender, but if it can't be used on the model because I can't figure it out, because Blender is one thing, VC Face is another thing, and Unreal Engine's a whole other monster. Now we got an idea what the hell to do. Doesn't help that it's all drawn in there. But this does give me an idea like where I could put stuff. Basically it. Got the head inside there. Got an idea where the face is. Technically I could probably just take a cylinder and a cube, get this cut out using what's it called? I'm having brain for it right now. Booleans, and maybe something for mouth area. Oh, part of me is also thinking just making like sort of vent looking things right there for the mouth area. This one thing is alright, so it is control. One thing I was thinking is like making like that's another thing. You can change it so that the reason why I was inside the head whenever I looked to the side here is it's above the 3D cursor. Didn't change it to view where it would have been like up front here, or else surface where it actually draw on top of the stuff. Trying to look for symmetry thing, but might be sort of us. I think maybe like putting vent lines that come back this way. But at the same time, I don't want anybody thinking that's like a Neko thing or else an animal thing or anything. I do have a persona, but I don't want my VTubing model to be anything like furry like, to be honest. I just need to think of how the hell I would do that. Possibly just sculpt it in. Yeah, definitely try to probably end up making the nose area more angular. And so there's going to be a lot of hard surface stuff whenever I get done with it. But for now, I'll end up saving that because it's been almost 2 hours. 11 o'clock, closing in on midnight. And as I said on Monday, I need to get more locked in for the school year coming up. Finally got my information for logging to the online school stuff. Thankfully, I didn't have to wait until like a fucking 2-3 months in to actually get that information. Alright, I don't think I've rated Give Mint a raid. For those that are subscribed, we've got that message. For those that aren't subscribed, we have a global version. Use those global emotes, your own emotes, somebody else's emotes. I don't care. Just have fun with it. Again, thank you guys very much for coming along and hanging out, chilling, chit-chatting sums. Probably pick up on this Monday, or also if I decide to stream over the weekend for random reason, maybe make up for like missing Wednesday here. But yeah, thank you guys again. Hope you all have a good day, night,